A combustion engine is basically an air pump. It draws in air, it mixes it with fuel, and it ignites it to make power. When a combustion engine is placed in an aircraft, there's a problem. At high altitudes, the air is thin. And just like us, an engine needs air to breathe. A solution is a supercharger. A supercharger is a gear-driven fan placed in the intake manifold. This fan can push more air into the engine so it can breathe better at higher altitudes. However, even a supercharger has its limitations. While Lockheed and Douglas airliners of the day were cruising at 20,000 feet, Boeing wanted to fly higher and faster, and therefore utilized an exhaust-driven turbocharger to work in conjunction with the supercharger. This combination gives you the turbo-supercharged engine. The turbocharger is not needed at takeoff, but is used to compensate for what the supercharger is unable to deliver. This turbo-supercharger with ram air allowed the 377 to fly higher and faster than any other airliner of its time. So let us now introduce one of the largest, most powerful and advanced piston engines ever created, the Pratt & Whitney 4360. With its multiple rows of 28 cylinders, it was known as the corn cob. To put things into better perspective, at the breakout of World War II, high-performance aircraft engines were producing about 1,000 horsepower. 5 years later, as the war ended, high-performance aircraft engines were producing about 2,000 horsepower. The age of the jet engine had also begun. However, piston engine technology was still being pushed. An experimental P-47, designated the XP-72, was fitted with an enormous radial engine. This engine was the Pratt & Whitney 4360. The massive Stratocruiser was fitted with 4 Pratt & Whitney R4360 turbo-supercharged ram air engines, capable of producing 14,000 horsepower. Top-secret technology from World War II directly benefited Boeing, as they were able to create an aircraft that flew higher and faster than anything prior. In fact, the C-97, the military cargo version of the aircraft, set the world's speed record from Seattle to Washington with an average speed of 383 miles per hour, beating the Lockheed Constellation and the P-51 Mustang.